it or those who want, you will get this session on YouTube. So follow us on YouTube. We will send you the links in our platform. Also follow us on WhatsApp. We have a channel on WhatsApp and also Telegram. You can also follow us on Facebook, and we are there on YouTube. And now we are also on TikTok and Instagram. So we are all over, and also we are there on Twitter. So you can follow us on each and every, and you can text us. So today, last week we spoke about. Okay, so anyway, so last week we spoke about the dollar index and also Euro USD. Is it the one that I did on? Where's my Euro USD? This one, no, this one is yours. So we spoke about dollar index, and also we spoke about the the Euro USD and GBP USD. And remember, I said to you, if we are not going to get any signal this week, we are going to wait for last week. I mean, we're going to wait for this week, right? So I don't know if there's chance in this laptop. Unfortunately, the laptop that I'm using, I need to show you. The laptop that I'm using is different. I don't know how my guys did it, but it's a bit different. Anyway, we're gonna start from scratch, it's fine. But what we spoke about, I still remember, we said that we are expecting dollar index, right? Okay, whoever just joined, please can you just mute yourself before I mute you? So we spoke about the dollar index, and we are expecting that the dollar index is gonna retrace to a certain point, and then let's just quickly just browse it. Future indexes, we have this dollar index here. No. Dollar index. There we go. So we spoke about the dollar index. I'm just gonna quickly browse it so that we can update where we are right now. Okay, so remember the last time that we saw this channel, yeah. Okay, this laptop that I'm using is one of my students' laptop. I don't know what's happening with mine. It can't connect with the HDMI, so please forgive me. So that's why we don't have the chance, but we're just gonna browse everything that we did. Okay, so we say that we had this channel with our dollar index. So we connect the first two, and then the rest what it's array. So we were actually looking at this something like this, and then we said that there was an area of concern whereby the market was failing to pray. And then I believe we said it was an H4 here. So I'm just gonna quickly browse through to that point where we left last week and what we spoke about last week. Is it right? We spoke about this area. So we said, like, we saw that, okay, the market, it was forming what? A channel like this on its end. And then we did this base, This was the base, like, right? Can you see? So hence we highlighted this area and we say that this is the area that we are expecting the market to retrace in. So to us, this was a breakout and retest formation. If you go time frames lower than that, let's go to weekly. All right, so we need something like this on weekly. As you can see, last week how they closed just in the range. So and then this week, so we said that we are expecting that this market, because what they did, I'm just gonna browse through. I'm not gonna start again what we did last week. Because for the sake of time, and we saw that we spoke about this formation, and then I said some of you guys you consider it double bottom, and also we spoke about this support here. So these are the three key zones that we spoke about last. Okay. So and we said that we saw this breakout last week. And today the market, as you can see, this is Monday, this is a new week. They opened up with a high volume and then they went up. But in that case, we don't mind whatever that they're doing. We know that from what we're expecting. So I'm gonna go and highlight these points of concern for this point. This is the first, and then we have got this area, and then and then we've got this area here, and then that area it fits. And then it fits to that. It fits to this area, right? Right. So we say that we saw that there's a channel here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5, and then breakout here, and then retest. So we're expecting this market to come. Where are the arrows? Where are the arrows? So we are expecting this market to come down. Like I said, this is not my laptop, it's my student's laptop. So please forgive me if I'm a bit shaky. I'm not shaky though, but it's just a matter of like I'm not using this laptop most of the time. And then now we say that we are expecting the market to retrace here. So, okay. So this was what we spoke about last week. And then we say that I remember it was on, it was Thursday, right? Well, it was on Thursday, Friday, somewhere around there. We said that I was expecting an engulfing candlestick. Oh, it was on Monday, yeah, Wednesday. So this is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, today it's Monday. So it was on Wednesday on this candlestick. We said we were expecting an engulfing candlestick, of which we didn't get that, but we get what? An extended correction, which has come to retest this area, of which is correct. So today, what we're going to do, we are not going to trade today. So today we are going to watch how this candlestick is going to close. But in this case, they are still retesting this area. So which means this is still valid. Like it's a breakout and they retest in this area, also a retest in this channel. So meaning to say that we are coming down to this area, okay, to test this volume, right? And also we say that it's a breakout of this one. So it becomes your neckline in the head and shoulder pattern. But we say that we are trending actually in a wave 4 channel. This is price action, guys. So what I'm going to do now, we are going to measure from this point to the point of that when we got our breakout here and then our retest candle of which, and then we say that it's gonna come in this area. Let me just try to make it. Okay. So if it's good, this is our first target area, and then it can also extend in these zones, which is fine. But our first take profit target area is this one. So we're going to take profit there. So I mean to say what if we expecting dollar to press down. So mean to say in this scenario, this one, this is a correction, and then there's 1, 2, and then we're expecting one more wave down to this area, and then from there we'll be testing the zone. If they're gonna break, I believe they'll come and test in the zone. So above all, we are saying that we are still seeing a sell in one in dollar. Okay, then we come, let's go to GBP USD. So we're going to do GBP USD from the beginning together. So with GBP USD, what we do when using our strategy, if you've got questions, please just write down in the chat box, and then I'll quickly answer them to you. So I believe most of you know how to draw a trend line, but most of you also you thought you know how to draw a trend line. But I'm not I'm not despising your opinions or the way that you do things. But with us, how do we draw trend lines? Also, what do we expect? So what you do is you go on a monthly time frame and you put it on a line graph, and then you draw from the first point, that's my first point, and then you touch to your second point like this. That's how we draw our trend line. And then now you make it solid. So my colors are yellow. Yellow are for what? Are for origin trend lines, and then the broken lines, and then it goes to white, and really use the red trend line. But it depends with what the market is showing me. So I use the line graph for drawing my trend line, especially when I'm coming from the monthly time frame. So why am I drawing this? Because I'm saying to you guys, like we are coming from a monthly, whereby this market it was an uptrend. Can you see that this movement is an uptrend? Did you do this analysis then? Okay, I also have some guys in the boardroom. Remember, I posted to you, we've got 4 guys that are my students that I have 4 of them. And also you guys, you are fortunately you're joining us live here, online. And also I'm teaching you guys. So gentlemen, last week we spoke about this. What did you do this GBPSD? Great. Did you do GBPSD or did you USD dollar index? Okay, so this was an uptrend before, right? So can you see now we are okay like now? If you can check from here, this year it was 2007, right? On the 10th month, was the 10th month? The 10th month is October, eh? October, November, November. Okay, the 10th month, that's when the market started retracing, and then they came again to retest it again here. Can you see? This is 2014, so now it's 7 years later on the what? On the first month, right? This is January. 7 January 2014, and then they came again in 2020. This one I know is 2020. 2021, not 2020. It's 2020, November. Can you see that? That's when they did a breakout. So you guys who trade structures like this, it's fine. And we had a seminar last week, and I had a lot of young men who were talking about trading structures, which is good. But at the end of the day, structures, they will never give you a 75% accuracy. It's good to trade structures, guys. Get me well, because we also trade structures, but we don't just rely on structures. We are price action traders. We have to go further and understand how this structure was formed. So in this scenario, we had something like this. Can you see? Now GBPSD was still on monthly. So for the time being, we don't have a signal yet. We are analyzing. And then can you see here? We have a correction here. Okay, this correction from that point to that point. So how do we draw trend lines again? We use the monthly time frame. We start from the monthly so that we can see the monthly trend. So this is a long-term trend and understand the direction of the market from that long-term perspective. And then from there, we take it there. So can you see sometimes even with our retests, I want to show you something. Our retests, they can even break that trend line and then the retest that zone. To us, it's still correct. There's a reason why they do that. So this is part of mentorship. And also we said during the our seminar that our mentorship now is for free. What you have to do is you only have to fund your account with $250 with our IronFX. And guys, I'm here to defend my way. Like IronFX is one of the best brokers that I have encountered ever since I started trading. So we are now officially with IronFX, and whoever was following us, you have to be under IronFX, and I know you come back to me and give me compliments of me recommending you to IronFX. And we have also have the best CEO. This seminar, this webinar, sorry, you are going to get it also on YouTube. And whoever is going to view it from YouTube, these things that I'm saying to you, I'm here to defend them. You can inbox me, we can chat about this and grab these deals that you don't have to miss this deal, because we are going to teach you live price action, how to do price action. So what you have to do, just fund your account with $250. And with our mentorship, the advantage is like you also get signals from them. So we don't need your money. You just fund your account. We help you to grow your account. We don't trade your account. We help you to grow your account. We give you trade advices. We give you signals, and we teach you pure price action. So how's that sounding to you? This is like a free thing. I mean, like there's no free thing in this world nowadays. But with us, we're giving you free things. Anyway, so now after drawing this, now as a price action trader, you know what type of structure. Okay, who's that? What did you say? So anyway, it's fine. Let's just ignore that. I think it was a mistake. So now you understand which type of structure do you have, and also as a price action trader, per se to say as an LFO trader, you now understand in which zone am I, or in which range or correction type of correction am I. So am I to call this a wave 3? Okay, and then I had to count from this. This I call it my wave X. The reason why I'm calling this wave X is because I don't know what happened here. Yet I'm not so sure whether I was. What I know is it's an impulsive wave, right? But I don't know if it was a wave what, wave 3, wave 1, wave 5, or what. But I am here to find out like what was it. So I call it my wave X, meaning to say this was my previous impulsive wave. I'm more concerned in I'm now more concerned in this structure. Okay, so now I need to find out, like, I know this is an impulse, there's an impulse, there, wow, motive wave, okay? And then a correction, can you see my correction? It goes A, B, C, D, E. This is a triangular correction. Am I lying? No, I'm not lying. So we've got our A, B, C, D, E, right? So we're gonna label it. We're gonna label it A. Let's change the color to white. So my colors is yellow, white, and red mostly. Those are my colors that I use. And then my yellow, it means that it's what? It's the main trend or main pattern or something. And then with my white is the medium. And then my red is the what do you call an imitate or something like that. That is the smallest one. And then I've got my B. I label it. So it's either you can use the line graph or you can use the kind of or the something. I've got my D. Guys, remember, I don't have a signal yet, right? I'm still analyzing. So what am I doing in the monthly time frame? I'm still discovering in which level am I, or in which zone am I, or in which wave am I. So this is where I get my trend. So at the end of the day, this is where I get my trend. And also remember what we said. We said trading is all about probabilities, but you have to trade the higher probabilities, right? So I'm still analyzing to try to get what the probabilities, which is going to be my highest probability, either a buy or sell. But in this case, I analyze. I don't give it any name. So to me, I call this one, okay, let me give it a name. I call it my W. And then remember we said in our lesson, you guys, what did we say? We said we get triangles in what? In wave X and wave what? What? In wave 4, right? Exactly. So I got my triangle in wave X, which is confirming my principles, right? Okay. And then now from there, what did I get again? I get my W here, right? This is my W, right? Yeah. Okay, then I get my W. Okay, so after getting my W, what do I get here? Okay, so in this scenario, can you see that now? This I can call it my W, but this I can't call it my what? My X wave, because it's not what in 6.8%. Let's check. It's way below what, even 50%. You get what I'm saying? So now this is an extension of what? Of my W, then which means my W is ending here. Can you see that? So then that becomes my W. But if that leg it's a path 61.8 or equals in 61.8, that was going to be my X, and this was going to be my Z. So I would have get what? W, X, Y, Z correction. So it was going to be W, X, Y, X, Z, which means what? What do you call that type of correction? No. W, X, Y, Z. Yeah. Which type of zigzag? No. Single zigzag is only W. Come on. What type of zigzag? Triple zigzag. So we get a triple zigzag. So our double zigzag is WXY. Triple zigzag is WXYXZ. So it's called a WXYZ, right? Okay. So now I still have what? So what do I get here, guys? What is this? Is it a double or triple or single zigzag? Huh? W, X, Y, Z. No, X, Y, this is Y. So what is this? Is it double or triple or single? Okay, this is my double zigzag. One zigzag, correction, another zigzag. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zigzag, right? Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one is also what? A truncated wave, right? Okay. Let's go back to candlesticks. So now when I put my candlesticks, if I'm going to use the range of my candlestick, can you see it's the same is the one that I use for what? For my body. So I get my white here, it's fine. My white is at home, right? Because now I'm in candlesticks. Okay, what's it? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the point where we are right now. That's how I got my what? My leg for W. So this is now pure price action. That's how we do it. So for me to get this Y, and then now we also have another area of concern, which is this one. If you are to remember from last year, I gave a signal when we were somewhere around there, I'm like, we are buying until in this zone because of this one, and then from there we're expecting a retest. So now the market is doing a retest here. So from there, that's what I'm seeing on the monthly. There's no magic, there's nothing. So what do? I capture the structure of the market from the monthly. What is the structure of the market here? Is it a triangle? Is it a zigzag? Is it a flag? What do you call this one, gentlemen? So even you guys, if you've got any contributions, any questions there, it's open for everyone so that we can understand, oh, what do you call this type of corridor? This is a zigzag. Now, thank you very much. It's not a triangle, right? This is not a triangle. This is a zigzag. So we've got 1, 2, and then an impulse. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. This is an impulse. Then we've got a correction. Another impulse here. This one we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So we've got a double zigzag. And our zigzag we said is what? It's a 5, 3, 5 correction, right? Means say you've got 5 waves, 3 waves. But here in our 3 waves, we've got a triangle. And we say triangles, they are found in what? In wave X, in wave what? In wave 4. Guys, those who are not part of my mentorship, this is part of mentorship that I'm telling you. This is pure price action. You will never get this price action unless you study Elo curves. I'm giving you a good secret here. So let's go and study Elo curves and understand this. So from there, check what's happening now. We've got, remember.
Are you saying this is my fault that you lost my mind?
Sorry, come again. Hello. Okay, I think let's just meet everyone because I don't know this person. It seems like there's a question, but the question wasn't the question. Okay, we will open for question and answer for everyone, but for the time being, let us finish this process. Right. So now we see that the market it went in an impulsive channel. So our impulsive channel is from this point, the first correction and that point. So we join the first 2 points, right? Okay. That's the first 2 points. Now we are on weekly, and the next 2 points like that. So this is what happened. So we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5, right? So let's label this one. So we say we've got our 1 here, but we're gonna name it an ABC because it's a channel. You can either name it anything that you want. A, and then you've got a B. You've got a B, and then we've got a C. So if you have any question, please type it in the chat box. I will get back to you. We've got a C, and then we've got a D, and then we've got an E. Okay, in this scenario, I want to ask a question to you guys. Why is it my E, it seems as if like it's bigger than what? It's bigger than my C. Okay, why is it like wave 5 is bigger than wave 3? In other terms. So my wave 5 here is C, and then my wave 3 is C, and my wave E is 5. So why is it like 3 is smaller than E? So what happened? Can someone give me the correct answer? Okay, let me start with my guys that are here in the boardroom. What do you think, Mr. Craig? Exactly. So an extension happened what? Exactly. So excellent. Man. So an extension here in this scenario, it happened in wave E or wave 5. Meaning to say in our notes, we say that wave 1 and wave 3, it has to be 161.8%. That's the principle of wave 1, or mean to say wave A in this scenario, which is correct. And we said also if an extension doesn't happen in 3, it happens in 5, which is what happened here. Okay, thank you very much. And then now we are saying that in our correction, what are we expecting? We are expecting the market now, since this movement, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it gives us what? Wave 1, right? So what are we expecting? We are expecting a correction of wave 2. And what is our first targeted zone? Fifth zone. Thank you very much. It's 1.8%. So which is in this scenario is this. So ladies and gentlemen, take note again. We are still analyzing. This is not a signal, but we are still analyzing and capturing things and applying the principles, things that we are expecting the market to do, right? Thank you very much. So we say that this becomes our one, right? Okay. So now we've got our one, and then what are we trading? We're trading 2, right? So right now are we in an impulsive wave or corrective wave? Okay, we're still in a corrective wave. Thank you very much. Thank you guys, you're not traders, you've grown. Anyway, so this type of correction, we have a 1, this is my A, and then we have a B, and then we have a C. Can you see them? But now we're trading what? Remember, back in your mind, what are we trading? Wave 2, right? Remember, we need this wave 2 for this one, right? So and then we said, the principle said that we must come in this west zone, right? And then when it further goes down, that's going to be a deep zone, right? But our first target is here. Why are we targeting here? There are so many reasons why we're targeting here. There's a high probability that the market is going to come here. The reason, give me the reason.
Wave 2 is supposed to be correct.
For what?
Wave 2.
For wave 2, exactly. One reason, give me another reason. You are too quiet. Your mouth is going to go big. The other reason?
I think it's because of wave 2 can go.
No, you spoke about that, the wave 2. The other reason that you're seeing.
I think because it cannot go.
Okay, guys, the other reason why you think, why are we targeting here? You can also type it in your chat box. Today, it's open for everyone. The reason I'll give the first priority to the guys which are with me live here in the boardroom at my office. Mr. Craig, what do you think? What can be the reason, the other reason? Because remember, we said it has to get a signal. They have to be what? A confluence. And we said a confluence is a minimum of 2 strategies confirming what? The same thing, right? Yeah. So what's the other reason for us to say that there's high probability that this market is coming here? Give me that reason. I'm waiting for it. Okay, guys, with the guys who are out there, if you want to try, please try. Just type your reason, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, the other reason is like we are expecting the market. Remember, we got a monthly trend line, right? So we are expecting the market to come and retest on that trend line. And when it's retesting on that trend line, it's coming in the zone of wave 2. That's the other confluence thing that you are getting like, oh, okay. So these guys are coming also in the zone of what? Of wave 2, which means it's now what? A confluence. Did you get that one? Okay. So we now have got what? 2 reasons for that. Okay. Thank you. So now we've got A, B, C to give us what? In this scenario, let's so this type of correction, what is it? Like you guys are talking for correction. So I'm just gonna name this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a 4, and then a 5. What type of correction is this one? So for a 3, 3, 5 correction, what is it called? Okay, it's a flat, and then we actually mentioned it's a running flat. Why did you say it's a running flat? You see, these students are getting it, guys. The reason why you must join mentorship. These guys are getting it, they're killing it. Why did you say the running flat? Give me the reason. Now, when I say give me the reason, I'm simply saying give me the properties of a running flat. You forgot me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Mr. G, give me the properties of a running flat. You guys going sharp.